This week on Reality Check, we bring you some exciting moments of your favorite reality TV shows. From frankly speaking audio-visual podcasts featuring Nedu and husband material to Trophy Extra Special Band Show Season 2 with Bolanle Olakani as host. And finally, the Love at First Lie reality show. All of these and many more right after we meet our commentators. And joining us as special guest is Hermes of the Big Brother fame.
Welcome to another episode of Reality Check. Your favorite gang is back on TV, and today is not going to be any different. We're still going to have so much fun today talking about some of our favorite shows airing on TV right now and some of our worst, really. It's just about us sharing our honest opinion. My name is Sarah, and welcome to the show. Let's start off with the dark guy on my left. Post-birthday boy.
How you guys doing?
Who came here with absolutely nothing for us.
Hello. 2 days after the birthday, or 5 days or 3, what happened?
Please, all through, if I don't know what to
They
say.
finished the food.
Let's move on, please, to this fine
Moving
man.
on.
This fine man with the beret.
Always gorgeous.
Gorgeous boy.
You don't
Doesn't
say
that
that.
sound weird to you?
Leave am like that.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous boy.
Leave am like
Beautiful
that.
boy.
Like that.
Beautiful
I
boy.
pass handsome.
when your beauty pass handsome.
You don't see am, you now become gorgeous.
I love it.
Oh my
When your
God.
beauty don't pass handsome, you don't become
Become
gorgeous.
gorgeous. It's okay. And then to our guest of the day, our special guest. If you watch the show often, and of course if you watch Big Brother Naija Season 7, you know who we have here. Hermes is with us in the studio. I'm actually very
As my
excited
best
to have him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Why?
Because your energy is actually very pure.
You see this energy thing, like, I think I might have to tone it down a little
you
bit
never
and like,
start.
do something else with it.
You know-
Because everywhere where I come, where I just
Energy.
show up, they just expect me to be like
No, that's
unnecessarily
the
loud.
thing about energy, right? It's not like you, since you came in here, you've not done anything crazy.
Yeah.
But there's just something positive about you.
I
Yeah.
love it when you put it like that. Okay,
Yeah, there's just
then
something.
maybe that's not
And I
something
said
to
it
do.
on this show that, like, if I was going to be in the house, remember, like, I really like Hermes'
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
personality. Like, there's something positive
I
about it.
don't blame the people that expect you to give out energy.
Yeah.
Because even the house, nothing they happen. Just the
Olengo like that, they shout.
like yo man, how far?
It's a show.
No, but that place, I hear say he choke.
So you were giving us a show.
Yeah.
Intentionally. You know, a lot of people when
Confess,
asked, I
confess.
learned that people were not people that came out of the house would say that they weren't conscious of the camera. Me, I was.
Really, you were?
I
Yeah.
literally was looking
One
for the
person.
camera. Like going into that house, the one thing that I asked and I was made certain of is that this is a show. So my capacity to give a show was what I wanted to. So anytime I felt like the camera was moving to get to me because I was looking for it.
Wow.
Almost to
Do something. So would you say that you were not really
give
yourself
the viewers
in the house?
value for their money.
Now
Would
why
you really
when
say that you were not really yourself in the house?
Who?
Would you say
No. I was like I gave what I had to. You know, if you give what you not get now. So
Yeah.
I was just giving what I had to give. And besides, it was under the template that I wanted to understand. Is this a show? Is it a really? What do I have to do? And I had to do what I had to do was just be myself under the template that the show allows, and that's like dancing and every other thing. So every time I saw the camera on me, it was like,
We had an opinion. I mean, watching the show from here, we saw that at some point there was serious tension and even hatred like building up with level 1
And
and level 2
2.
house. Coming out of the show, we talked about it on the show. We're like, this thing, if it continue outside the show, do you think that there is still that tension? There is still the
Level
level
one
1
versus
because
level
even
two.
till the end of the show, some people were still taking things personal. It's my level thing.
Yeah.
It's my level thing. Do you understand
Bruh.
that kind of thing?
People were still making statements that would have wiped them off.
Wow.
oh my god, wow.
Yeah, I'll never
Drink,
forget, I'll
drink
never
to that.
forget that statement.
Yeah.
That down.
We'll never forget that
I will
statement.
never.
Like just wipe them.
Wow.
Let's
Interesting.
take them out. It felt like war.
Yeah.
Like we
So
take
is
them
that-
out.
is
But that's
what
what
it
it felt
is
like
now?
in the house, though. But me personally, like I've been saying this since I got out. Like I don't know what every other housemate expected, but now one person could go out with 200 million, and that was 28 of us got in there. How did you think? Not everybody's a good sport, and we didn't. Again, and get many people enter with strategy.
Of course. They
So they
wouldn't
will
say
play.
it,
So
but-
you won't say. Me personally, I'm not even watching the show back. I'm not taking anything personally.
So you've still not watched any clip?
I'm just not in the mental space to even take any of that in. Like it's a rush right now. Interviews, like work, trying to build a brand around like all the projection we're getting and all of that. And that's where my focus needs to be at right now. And even in the house, I already told them that I will not watch the show back because I can already anticipate that people will play dirty because everybody wants 100 million, right?
Yeah.
And I cannot hold it against them for however they play the game. Like I'm just gonna do my best. Hopefully I win. If I don't, I'm gonna do whatever it is I can with whatever it is I get from this. And that's where I've been. Like that's what I'm doing. But this is not my story to tell, but I will.
You will tell it.
Give us
drop
Drop a bit of sprinkling. See, the tension is a lot.
Even now.
Even people that were friends inside before they left, as they come out to the go watch show. Hey.
So you said this
So
about
you were speaking my name in that house. You waiting for reunion. I'm like,
Yeah.
Are you
But
serious?
have you had to settle any fights?
who's doing that in the house? Not my business outside the house, to be honest.
So they've not called you to say, Hermes, that time that you said this thing or that we were saying this thing, they've not called you.
No, it like came out. Doyin, who's now a very good friend, I anticipated that, was really pissed.
Yeah. Doyin took a lot of things.
Doyin was pissed at me. She was like, how can you be calling me S me in my front and all of a sudden at my back? You were nominating me.
It's a game.
But back to nominations. So you nominated Brian.
Yeah.
And then
He nominated Kali.
No, he had nominated people.
Kali, is that Kali?
He now nominated. So you know what? He was also the level 1, level 2 person. Because he knew that Khalid was a very strong guy for level 2. So shoot him in the leg.
But he was your roommate. Why did you do that?
I'm saying they see, like he said, it's game now. Now you took Khalid out. That is why he's bringing that thing on it. Now, where they look. This guy.
Khalid don't actually
So
everybody spoke about it on the show.
You took Khalid out.
Why?
You know what? You took Khalid out. Then the fact that you now saw that Brian too was always composed. See, Brian's strategy was strong. You understand?
Do you know what? Now replace
Jesus.
Adekunle with Brian.
Yes.
The next week he still knock
Brian.
Brian.
Never know what happened. Big Brother did now not call Brian's name. When Big Brother was calling people who were up for nomination, Brian was excluded. Then he now said veto power. He now said, you know what, Big Brother, I will vote Brian again.
This guy, why?
Why? Of making enemies in the house.
Why that Brian question? Why?
No. I don't do fear.
Okay.
It might come off as what I don't do fear, because I'm such a person that I would consider people in action, in like words and all of that. So if I act out on anything, I have a clear reason that I can actually articulate that this is why I did that, and within reason, hopefully you can understand. If you don't, I've still done it because that's why I want to do it. With addition, what do
He's doing for those of you that don't understand,
I'll do whatever I want to do. Like, as long as I have
that's why you were nominating Brian.
On this episode of Frankly Speaking, the topic of discussion is why are Nigerian men loved abroad but taken for granted at home? Let's hear from our resident commentators as they share their views.
Please, I would like you to, go to your holy book and open to Luke chapter 4, verse 24. I will wait. Then he added, truly I tell you, a prophet is not accepted in his hometown. And the question is, why are Nigerian men loved abroad and taken for granted at home? Now
I hate that I'm the only girl on set.
No, see.
But don't worry, ladies. I got you. Okay, you're right.
Answer the question first of all. Why?
Why?
You don't believe?
I believe Nigerian men are loved more outside, actually, yes. And I think that it's because Nigerian men are on their best behavior when they're outside.
Yeah.
That's just it.
And
that's
even
just
in here, the reason why you're not loved, I feel like Nigerian men, play a huge role in projecting why they think they should be loved.
Yeah.
And when the women now take advantage or say that, okay, since you are saying this is why we should love you, okay, let me love you. You not start complaining.
Explain.
No, let me try.
Let him explain. You say Nigerian men play a huge role.
Close of church service.
Close of which church?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you one of the reasons why I think that Nigerian men, when they get outside, they're loved.
Why?
Now, I want to tell you, abroad is anywhere outside of Nigeria.
Yeah.
I want to start off with South Africa.
The lady on this show is a South
African.
African.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, South African women love Nigerian men. Why? According to research and a few things we've heard, a South African man is provided for by the woman. Most
She also said it on the show.
Most South African men are laid back.
Oh, really?
The woman is the one who hustles, comes back, most likely will be the one to buy stuff for the guy, feed the guy.
Wow.
A Nigerian guy by default wants to impress a girl from secondary
she said
school.
so.
So when the guy gets to
I just
anywhere, he's hustling. In South Africa, I feel God created those girls on another level. Have you seen a South African girl?
Beauty.
I'm waiting for BB
What do you mean
Titan.
by
I'm trying
The
to see.
beauty.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for BB Big Brother Titan.
Right.
And I'm hearing that some
You wish
previous
you were there.
housemates are going to make it into the new
I
house.
Some
Really?
previous
Yeah, but
households,
we're just going to leave
they
that.
should not confuse us. Oh.
No.
I
So
need
let's
new
see
set
new
of
people,
people.
oh, please.
No, I mean, I just heard like, even when they posted that stuff, you could see some of the previous housemates
Yeah.
from White Money Season,
Yeah.
typing that I won't go and all of that. Right? Now, when you see a South African girl as a Nigerian guy, something will move in your body. Guess what? You can now hustle, you can pay her, you can take her out.
That can be the beauty that you see
So
can be a
here's- so
motivation.
here's-
Let me finish. So then you can,
You can ta.
and guess what? Even in the UK, you hear about UK girls saying they're coming to Nigeria because the guys in the UK are not ready.
So here's something, guys. So thank God you mentioned the UK as well. So this South African girl on this show was basically saying the same thing, that with Nigerian men, they love to provide. They know how to provide. You want to get a wig of 500k, all you need to do is tell your boyfriend if he can afford it,
He will
do it for you. We hear stories of the UK girls coming back every December to look for Nigerian men. Why? Because Nigerian men in the UK or UK men are stingy. So basically, most of these other ladies who are not Nigerian love Nigerian men because of their ability to what? Provide.
Not just provide.
No, chill. Because of the ability to provide, because they're not used to it from the kind of men that they are with in
Yeah.
the country. So now, the men on this show and other men in Nigeria complain about Nigerian women for one thing, that Nigerian women know how to build somebody.
Because Nigerian men, they give and you know they rich.
Pause. No, pause.
Nigerian men, they give and you know they rich.
Pause. So the point is, Nigerian men, I don't know how it started with them, but they love to give. So you've spoiled Nigerian women so much, You spoiled Nigerian women so much to the point that all they can think of doing from you is receive. Because the truth is, most times with Nigerian men, when you take out the money, there's really nothing.
But the men in question are complaining too.
No, chill. It's very hard to find a man with personality
So
in Nigeria.
now-
It's just the money.
I don't know.
So you people, the point is the point.
No, you can't say
The point is, the point is, you guys are complaining now because you feel like you don't even need to do as much as you do for a Nigerian girl. For this other babe,
So
and she will love you.
wait.
But no, you
wait.
also had a hand to play in this.
Chill now, chill.
10 years ago, 12 years ago, it was not like that.
Economy 10 years ago and economy now are the same thing.
Oh yeah, wait.
What are you
Forget the
saying?
economy first. Should be the hustle. Me, I see the hustle.
You know
A guy
that
and a girl will hustle on a normal. I'm saying that in the relationship space, a guy can do something little for his girl and she will appreciate it.
No doubt.
But una come dey tell us, then una dey tell us say you people don't do this one because white man will come, he go splash money for
Why
You know-
don't
you know how many-
splash
your papa.
money?
I'm just
White men don't even splash money.
Okay.
They do.
You
They
still hear babes complain about say
They
things like
do.
they would rather collect money from.
Do you know that there are a lot of
black men.
Nigerian
White
girls
men
that are
don't
dating
splash
white guys
money.
even in the country?
See, white
Strongly.
men, trust me,
Like, see.
trust me, that white man that is rich, if you had a Nigerian guy that had as much money as that white man has, he would spend more.
So
on
let me
you.
tell you, this
So
is
the point
what-
I'm
but you
I
guys
know what
now,
I'm
you
saying when
guys
I say
said,
white men
you
don't
guys
spend
said,
money.
you guys said Nigerian men don't do, they don't give, they don't do this one. Nigerian men now they've started giving, spending, and
Nigerian
everything.
men have
Una don't dey
always
complain say
been-
that's what
Hear me.
No,
See,
Nigerian men have
see,
always been
see,
giving. It's just like you people have made women so used to receiving, and now you're complaining because you go do bare minimum for somebody outside.
I think
That's what the point is.
And that's why most of these ladies are heartbroken in the long run. Because whatever it is you're collecting, a man's trying wants to collect everything. If he gives you money, he's collecting it somewhere.
And you think
So-
people are not doing it for all the other babes outside and you're impregnating
So-
them
so-
everywhere
so-
and leaving them with your Nigerian kids and coming back to Nigeria to marry women.
here's my
What are
two
you
cents,
saying,
right?
Femi?
Here's
See,
my-
I'm winning this one.
I want him to finish now.
Here's my 2 cents, right? I don't think anybody's a fault. I don't think the women here are for. You can't even blame the men. Nature is nature. So now, when Nigerian men leave with all the capacity to serve that they have, that we feel underappreciated for here, the reason why we feel underappreciated, see finish, basically,
finish, yes.
see finish. They don't see us finish. When you go outside with that capacity, now outside, like you go to South Africa, for instance, these women are ready to reciprocate your capacity for service. You see, when energy meet energy, waiting goes up. You go manage.
Opo.
Yeah, now
Energy,
here, of
opo.
course, it's a fact because all of us they complain about time. You know, everybody feel like at the same time, right? But again, I'm agreeing with you that yes, we've played a massive role in building the.
Someone that
fact
you
that-
never-
I agree with that.
But you cannot
I agree
blame
with
us because
You give
women too play
you
the
give
role.
it
Then let's
you
not
give
even-
it
but then I was having a
very-
conversation
push
with
us
someone
there,
off
we
air.
get there, you're telling
And you're telling
us
us
You're
that
giving
what
Nigeria.
do you mean by that?
No. Let's not miss the parts where in Nigeria, the part where in a relationship with a Nigerian woman,
Relax.
where she's trying to match up your energy financially, that's another problem with Nigerian men. Like I said,
Not all Nigerian men.
Traditional
Not all
men.
Nigerian
A
men.
lot
Traditional
of
Nigerian
men.
Nigerian men
Very
are
specific.
very traditional because
Do you
when
think
it
we don't
comes
want
to-
you to
when it
buy
comes
socks
to-
for
when
us?
it comes to money,
Do you think I don't want to
someone is
buy?
mentioning socks.
I didn't say socks. It's not socks. I didn't say socks, though.
Bro,
I said, do you think
don't
you?
apologize for that. To ask for sauce is a lot.
Yes, it's a lot. Because you dey see
I didn't
another
say socks.
Nigerian
I
men-
didn't say
normally.
You open your mouth, like, just talk out.
I didn't even say socks.
Let me tell you.
You don't
A
want
Nigerian
socks,
man can
common
even
socks.
appreciate
I beg,
socks.
I didn't even say
Let me tell
You even
you.
get my
If me as your
socks.
I didn't even
girlfriend,
talk
no,
socks.
you guys. If me as your girlfriend buys you a socks for Valentine, or maybe buy you one nice watch, maybe random,
I will
you
appreciate
appreciate it so much. But I promise you, if you can buy me a Range Rover, any of you here dating, you can buy me a Range Rover, and on your birthday, I bring out money and buy you a Benz. Do you know there are a lot of men that will feel very upset about Ladies,
Benzo, Benz.
social media.
Close the show. Close the show.
Social
No.
media. Our producer is kissing me.
No,
We
it's a lie.
say.
Bring the Benz
Do you know what?
first.
Do you know what? Let's not fight. Let's not fight.
That's not a
Social
consensus.
media, please drop it in the comments.
That's not a
When
consensus.
women
consensus.
try to
Sarah,
match up
Sarah,
a
I'm not
man's
gonna believe
financial level in a relationship, there's
Sarah,
always an
It's a
issue.
man that is
Social
insecure.
media,
It's a
please let me
man.
know.
Sarah,
A
How
man
many
that
men are
is
insecure?
Sarah, wait.
That will
How many
have
men
that
are
kind of
Let's
insecure?
that narrative before it
Oh
goes
my
outside.
God!
Wait,
I'm
wait,
saying
wait,
that.
wait,
I'm not arguing. I'm
Women-
not arguing. You
women,
guys
wait,
drop
wait,
it in the comments.
wait.
Share your opinion.
Wait, women will come and say this kind of
Bro.
things so that they will
Share
twist
your
the narrative.
opinion.
You are lie.
Look at
Three
that.
men
My
here.
guy.
If you
Guys.
buy me Benz,
I buy you
are
Benz.
the
You buy me
best.
Benz.
Guys.
I will take it. I will have who's how do you want to be thanked?
Bro, do you know? Do you know what it
I'm
feels
sure
like?
that you
Three men on the
Bro,
show.
in
I
this
can
kind of
ask the
time,
other men behind
you
the
work
camera.
so hard.
no,
You
no.
work so hard,
No,
and
no.
a babe that you love looks at you and gives you a Benz, and you're angry. They're doing you.
You are a demon. You are a
Like a
wizard.
On this second episode of Trophy's Extra Band Show Season 2, the bands are performing the high life rendition of some of our most loved songs. Let's take a look at how this event went down with our commentators.
Welcome to the second episode of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, the competition has officially begun.
I want to first know why we have V off the set.
Let's just say she was busy.
No. I think she signed with another brand.
V.
Yes, she did.
Well, this
I don't
girl
want
that
to-
they
I don't want
replaced
to
her
mention
with
brand,
is
but
also a brand ambassador
good.
of this brand. She's a brand ambassador of this
The
brand.
girl they replaced her
Yes,
with.
Simi.
Oh,
She's
okay.
been a brand ambassador
Simi
for
Dre?
for almost a year.
Wow, interesting.
So it made sense that they
Yeah.
replaced her.
I'm looking at the
Also
judges
changed the
too.
judges, yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's
the
two
judges.
faces in there, and was it Timmy?
Yeah, Timmy
Yeah, Timmy
Dakolo.
Dakolo.
Yeah. So
But they replaced with Made Kuti and Iblis. I don't think that's a
why?
bad replacement.
Why
Made
first?
Kuti is first of all is an ambassador of the brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also he's musically inclined.
Very much musically inclined.
Well,
But he does not have the energy to be a judge.
I-
My opinion though.
my opinion.
I feel like
I
Every
feel.
judge doesn't have to be.
No.
You can be calm and
You
make
can be
your
calm,
point.
but you never give me that vibe.
Bro,
You
we
don't-
got
I'm never
God
talking
answer in prayer. Maybe we just leave and there.
Yeah.
Well, no, people got a bless.
No, definitely. we
Another
won't be
change
back.
you guys forgot to mention is the fact that we now have audience.
I was going to say this that the last time we
I
spoke
really
about
wish
this
band
show,
hits had audience when they were performing. The
Wallahi,
winners from last
the
year.
last
That particular band had the
so
lady,
good.
right?
yeah.
No,
that last
Bandits
year it was
didn't have a
because-
lady.
No, they didn't have a lady.
Who
was
I
it?
think it was
There
There
all
was one
guys.
that. There was one
Bandits
that.
were all
There was
guys,
one
yeah.
that had a lady that could sing. She was the only girl that was singing on that set.
I can't remember.
What's
But
up?
I know we talked about this the last season that there was no audience, and I think it was because of
COVID,
COVID-19.
yeah, it was COVID.
So it was a bit dry, but it was cool. It was calm.
But I think
But
that I like
this
this
season-
platform, right? Great.
This season, the stage lit. I think they did
Yeah, the
more,
stage is
more
bigger,
work.
better,
Yeah.
finer.
So on this episode, they had to do like the high life thing.
Yeah.
And
Explain
there-
to Hermes. He doesn't understand.
Yeah, I'm just
okay,
looking at it.
so
yeah.
this show is about band crew members coming together to perform popular
Popular
songs.
songs.
It's a different kind of music reality show. So it's not
Yes.
just about vocalists. You know?
Yeah.
So they bring people together and they make them form a band.
Oh
So
wow!
they
they
form a
were
band.
not a band.
Yes,
until they,
some
wow.
of them were not in a band. Some of them came as a band and they paired them up together and they all got to the stage that they are in now.
For me, I just love the fact that, you know, bands are now looked into. You have
Yeah.
amazing bands. You have the...
Yeah.
What's up with those guys?
I think we are moving past the stage of miming songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
to come with strong performance,
Yeah,
and this is very good.
How
And I think that's one of the things that Nigerian artists should learn to do, which some of them are really trying
Yeah,
to
they
do.
are.
lot
With
of
like
alternate
live
sounds.
performances,
They are trying with alternate
I
sounds.
particularly love Rema because of his presence.
On stage.
Performance-wise, I feel like he's
good.
It's amazing.
He's
Good,
amazing.
he's amazing.
truly.
on the boy as well.
Yeah.
So the thing about this now that I'm like this band, everyone on this band didn't know themselves until they met here. And
Yeah.
they had to, now I think this is something because forming synergy
Yeah.
under.
Oh wait, so they don't know themselves?
Yeah, they don't.
That's
they
what-
pair them.
They don't come as a
They
band?
don't come
Yeah,
as a band.
they
Not
come,
all
they
of
come
them,
as,
some
some
of
of
them-
them
some
come
of
as a
them
band
do.
and then they add people. Some of them come just like that. So if you
But
can play the
that's-
guitar,
that's
There's a
come
serious
with your
problem
own.
in trying to form
Trying
a
to
band.
form.
Almost somebody can say that's not what I do should do.
Just
Yeah.
change and play. I said, why you think to do that? Right? You can't play.
They can't
And
play,
I
can't
love that
play.
they give them tasks weekly. Like this week's.
Say they want me.
Yes, now this week's task was so
You
good
tell somebody
because
to
you just
wake up,
pick a
I say
song
no.
and they
I
tell
think
you
you wake
to
up my
turn.
house.
Yes, no.
You just pick a song and they tell you to turn it to a genre of music. So this week they're performing High Life. So somebody
Yeah.
could pick Ashake's
Yeah.
Vibration or whatever.
Oh, wow.
and
They told
tell
them
you
to pick?
Yeah, you pick a song and then they
You
tell
have
you
to-
to perform
I
it
think
as
one,
High
I
Life
think
and
one
then
of
they
the
rehearse
one
and
of
everything.
I think one of the band that had more privilege, should I use that word now, was the THMC,
Yeah, because they performed flavor songs.
and that is just
And
like
highlight,
highlight.
yeah.
But you know that that's also it's also tricky because if every other person is picking a normal song, that's why I really love their performance because I felt like if you're going to pick a high life song, flavor song is like number one when it comes to high life right
Yeah,
now
pretty-
in Nigeria.
pretty,
Do you understand?
out there.
So with all these other guys, they're picking normal songs. So any little thing you do can blow our minds. Like, oh my god, that was so good. But
yeah.
then now you're performing a flavor song, so expectations are already
already
there. It's
high.
high.
Oh my God, you
That's
mess
how
up.
you- that's the highlight guru
Yeah, so
already,
for
like,
you
how
to
you
want
gonna
to,
be
yeah,
his
so for you to
performance?
do
Yeah,
it
true.
and do it well enough,
Well or
everyone
better.
to scream.
Those
Yeah.
guys were,
Then
they
you did a
really
good
did
job.
like
That's
they did
why,
a good
That's
job.
why I think that I'm not going to blame them.
No,
What's the prize? What's the
this
prize
is-
money?
This is definitely something.
How much is the prize money again?
So the prize money is 10 million naira and a brand new set of musical instruments. I mean, just to kick off your career, 10 million is fair.
Yeah, very
It's
okay.
fair
It's
enough.
not fair.
Also with the production they get, they probably get
Yeah.
like gigs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like,
I mean,
it's
you're
better.
doing a brand-sponsored reality show, so
Yeah.
I know that these brands, December they come,
You've got,
they
they've
have
got gigs,
things
exactly.
exactly.
And bands are a thing now.
Yeah.
Bands are now growing.
Bro.
I was going to talk about these guys.
Alternate
Bandits.
sound.
Alternate
Okay.
sound.
Those guys are good.
amazing.
They're doing amazing.
You want to bring those guys, you must have millions, man.
You must
Serious
have
millions,
So
bro.
Obi
They're not
being
playing,
so.
you know.
Seriously.
That's like
They,
gospel
they
of the
performed
guy.
them on BBNaija now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
no, finale, they performed at the
performed at
crazy.
final,
at
yeah.
the Pepsi party.
Yeah,
They're
it was
everywhere
good.
now.
It was very good. Amazing.
So I mean, like the idea.
So final question for you.
Yeah,
When you went into the house,
yeah.
we had like, you know, the Hermes we saw was just a guy who was in a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
Of course, a few of your videos came out. You've done videos with David, One Boy, and all of that. Now you're out of the house. When I mention Wizkid, you have a perception of who Wizkid is.
Yeah.
When I mention Burna Boy, you have a perception. When I mention the president, you know. When I mention Buhari, you know. So when we mention Hermes, what perception do you want people to have now that you're outside of the house? What exactly do you want to be known for?
Legendary. I wanna, not even just once, everything I do to be a mark, to leave a mark. God level kind of stuff. Inspiration by all the prophets that have ever done things and lived over time, all the heroes that we've had, Obafemi, Sankara, Jesus, Muhammad, humans who lived and made such impact that will never be forgotten over the time of this race. Yeah.
In what industry? Because
Yeah.
if you say fella, music, Sankara, government, Muhammad, Islam, Jesus, you know, spirituality. So, Hermes, what?
Art. Oh, all of it.
All of it. Nice.
He's
nice.
nice.
All right, so finally we have a gift for you. All the way from Blooms on our set today, Blooms Self-Furnishing Gifts Limited. Present you a gift from Reality Check. You can open it. Open it. Let's see what's inside.
Very dramatic guy, this guy.
Bring it out. Fantastic.
Nah, let me just cast my manager. He will want to take this.
No.
Manager, do not dare.
Manager, do not
Manager,
try.
do not dare.
See, it's his last.
Why do you think
Power
he
bank,
wants
everything.
Because it's his vibe. It's my vibe as well, but he likes to take my.
Sorry,
things. He
just
feels
cross-
because
just
I'm
cross
supposed to
out,
probably
just
get
cross
on that one. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, this one is probably my own.
Manager, this one, no chopper ammo. This one, na senior man chopping. I beg, no chopper.
No.
Have you seen this thing on my
Shout out to
It
Blooms.
actually works.
Blooms.
Yeah.
Stop.
Blooms, thank you guys.
Always
Blooms,
coming
thank
through.
you guys.
Okay,
Love.
like this.
Give him back
I
his
love you guys.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Wait, you want to put makeup kits. You want to put accessories. You know that kind of thing they put
Love you guys.
earrings,
Appreciate the
nose
gift.
rings, everything.
I
Absolutely
say.
love it. Absolutely love it. Thank
All
you
right,
so
that's
much.
the show that we have for you today. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Fish Farm.
Thank you guys. I finished mine before the
Blooms.
set started
I mean,
anyway.
this
So
is my
You're always
second.
finishing.
I'm a motherfucker. Thank you.
You're always
No, you
finishing
said
things.
it though. I didn't believe it because I mean, like you said, it was really sweet.
Everybody
It's
almost
done.
finished.
Even
Yeah,
you-
even you. What I
I'm almost done. I'm almost
Thank
done.
you so much, guys,
Thank you
for
so
our
much.
food, the chin.
Thank you very
You're
much.
amazing.
We love you guys.
Yeah, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Then we continue the argument online.
Yes.
Offline.
Yes.
All those women, all those men, insecure men that will buy you Benz. That you say
You are
why
causing us. You are making problems for the rest
for
of
the
us.
rest people that
I don't want to-
people like us that want to be
Tell
loved
me
and
that
appreciated.
lie.